Tech is filmed in front of a live K9 audience.
Okay, so here's what's happened. I have got a collection running down here, and it's not a collection of things I want to keep. It's a collection of things I need to go through. I love buying things from auctions. I love zipping through them to see if we can resell and buy more vintage computers with the stuff we buy. So we're going to take a look and see if we can straighten out a couple of these and maybe get them up and listed and maybe make a few bucks to buy some more computer hardware. All right, so first up on the bench, we got a Pioneer compact disc player with a changer. It's a PD M502. It is a dirty, nasty unit. Pretty sure I got this from a barn auction, and it kind of shows that it was from a barn auction, but we'll clean it up. Let's see what we got here, if we have any life. We do. We have life on the display. It must even think it wants to play something. Seems to react. So power button shuts it off, brings it back on. All promising so far. Let's eject it. Uh-oh. Well, I can see it reload the caddy. And I'll push it back in, see if it... So you can see it pull in disc 1 when it goes to eject. It does eject disc 1, but then the caddy doesn't come out. So, looks to me, maybe hopefully we'll get away with just greasing this. These aren't worth a whole ton, but they're worth a computer or two. So, let's see if we can grease this thing up, get it apart, and find some solutions to what's going on with this eject caddy. Pretty simple affair here. A couple of Phillips screws. Make this happen. Drop one on the floor so you know you've done it right. So you know I'm not doing it wrong if I'm dropping them on the floor, right? Oh, let's see. Where did the floor screw go? I don't know. Good question. Good question. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got another screw in the back? Ooh, we do. Back screws. Put them over here separate from the other screws to make sure we lose them, because it's definitely an important element in life. Oh, now the caddy, of course, falls out. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay. It lives. All right, so we took the easy way out. In the interest of simplicity, I took the spring, round it around itself, and bring it back. What I really think it comes down to, I greased this up. It just didn't make enough of a difference. This had been set with the cartridge in for probably years. I mean, it's hard to judge, to be honest, how long it had been sitting. So now, put this thing in. It loads the CD successfully. When we want it, we can eject it, pop, and it has enough oomph now to kick out the cartridge. So that means, let's see what we got in here. Before we button this thing up, we got Eric Clapton unplugged. Somebody's collection here. Well, Don McLean Tapestry. It's probably Johnny Cash Super Hits. I gotta decide if I want to sell this with these CDs in it or not. Classic Queen. Maybe we'll give it as a gift to somebody who buys this thing someday. They can have the CDs. We got a best of, so we can get a little American Pie here. And we got in the end, best of Roger Miller. Okay, well, there you go. So we're gonna just button that one up, call it good, and list it out there, see if anybody wants it or not as it is. So there you go. All right, next up in cleanup, we got a Pioneer double cassette deck, CT-503R, and thankfully it has cleaned up reasonably well. Not too shabby, actually. It looks a heck of a lot better than that last thing we messed with. Not really planning on spending a lot of time on this thing. We're gonna power it up, see if we get powered, see if the transports appear to work, and if it has any value at all, we'll list it, and if not, we'll send it off to the recycling, but hopefully there's some value in it. Okay, let's give it some power and see if we have any life. Man, it is glary in here today, isn't it? You can just see that light there. Oh man, you see it? That is a dim display. Off and on, we do have life on the display. Whew. Is it always that dim? Goodness gracious. been since I've used the cassette deck. We open. Takes that on there. Oh man, move this back. Both open. I do not have a remote cassette around to test this thing with. And it looks like it's a little smarter than me in that it doesn't come on without a tape in it. Either that or I don't know what button to push, but that's all right. Well, we got power, so let's look it up and see if this thing has any value before we spend a heck of a lot more time on it. All right, so taking a quick look at this, I mean, they do sell at a range of $20, $30, sometimes up to $80 if they're completely tested. I gotta be honest, I don't feel like digging out a cassette and digging into this thing and seeing if the belts are gonna slip. My guess is the belts are probably pretty old. I might just list it like it is. If somebody wants it, that's fine. I'm not gonna keep it around too long. If it doesn't sell, we'll let it go. Cassettes are just not something I want to spend a ton of time on. Okay, here's a fun one. Look at this. Sony MiniDisc JE320 MiniDisc deck. Let's here, get a better look at that, right? That's pretty cool. I've never had a MiniDisc deck. Definitely not going to have any way to test this beyond turning it on, but what's they got for outputs? Just straight analog. Oh, we have optical in, huh? Wow, this is something I have no knowledge of. No idea if anybody collects or does anything with these. Look at that input. You can switch between digital and analog. That's kind of cool. Auto loading. Don't know anything about these. I don't think I need one in my life, but let's clean it up and see if she powers on. So annoyingly, of course, the auction house shoved their silly little sticker here on this lot on the one that I actually think is the coolest of the bunch. This thing is in just gorgeous shape. But I'm letting that sticker soak for a minute here, and then we'll dig it off. But in the meantime, we got some power. Let's flip on the switch here under the bench. Oh, we got a red light. We got a screen coming on standby. Look at that. You know nothing about this. Turn it on. We got no disc. Everything looks to come to life. Assuming we eject and there's not going to be anything in there. Yep. As one would expect when it says no disc. Controls respond. Digital in. Analog in. We got edit. This is a fun piece of tech. I don't know much about it. I think spend a few minutes looking this up and probably list it because it's probably not a hobby I need to take on right now. But I'm hoping it's a hobby that somebody else has. We'll see. Yeah, that turned out pretty cool. Definitely, we got good power on. We get a screen. We got activity. It cleaned up really nice. Even the sticker could use a little goo gone. Might have to go back over that before I ship it out if somebody actually wants it. But however you look at it, that's cool. We got that one listed. We'll see if somebody has a good use for that one. All right, here we have what unfortunately I'm sure is going to end up being e-waste unless I want to try and sell it local. Got a Pioneer VSX D503S. And the horrible thing about these is that they weigh a crap ton. So it's probably going to weigh more than it's going to be worth trying to ship. Nobody's going to want to pay the shipping cost on it. But we'll go ahead and power it on just for fun and check things out. Alright, I don't feel great about powering this thing on. It, if you look in here, kind of looks rusty. And this looks rusty up here. So I'm going to actually take it apart real fast, just mostly for entertainment value, and see what she looks like before we do any kind of power on tests with it or anything like that. What? Screws are different colors. Thank you, screws, for making it so I won't lose track of you today. Is there another one in the middle? Oh, missed one. Missed one. All right. What we got here? I mean, that transformer is rough. Holy crap, look at all these capacitors. That is insane. Uh-oh, look at this. Look at that. Here's the rust I was seeing. That is a burn-looking mark. Where is that over? Looks like it's over that small transformer down in there. Look at the size of these caps. I mean, half of me just wants to take all these caps out and save them, but I mean, they're probably not in the best of shape. Look at this thing. This is nuts. It's got like 1 million capacitors in it. I'm not going to resell this. I don't feel good about it, and I don't feel like it's worth the time or the effort to make sure it's straightened out. But for sheer entertainment, your sheer entertainment maybe, I'll power it on real quick. Let's oh well, I mean, we do have a light. She does live. She powers on. I mean, Pioneers, these things can go forever, can't they? I've yet to find one that doesn't work, but holy cow, I can't get over all those capacitors on that board. That is insane. So we got power. It works. I'm not gonna try and save it. So I apologize in advance for not trying to save this poor thing. But I don't know what's going on with the heat scorch marks inside here, or the rust going on in here. And then obviously the transformer's got some rust on it. She's not in the best of shapes, but she works. And I'm sure it would play just fine. I love this layout over here, the fact that it, I'm going to unplug this real quick. I love that it has all the, it's almost like a PC with little cards in it going to each of the inputs. And this video one's its own card. And you can see where that monster card slots in. We got our own card over here for the tuner. Imagine that's the tuner board right there. Given that, we've got a whole signal processing board going on right here. I don't know what this one is. It's sandwiched with the other one, so I guess probably can look down there. They're probably connected. Yeah, we're not going to dig any farther than that. The reality is it works. It's cold out here. It's been a great day. Had a lot of fun for a little bit. I'm going to button this guy up, and I'm actually going to pass him on to see if anybody else wants to have some fun with him. He's not my cup of tea, so we'll let him go. We'll get the heat turned off for a bit. We got some listings up on eBay. We got some stuff cleaned up, and we managed here. I'll show you where we got. We got things listed in the corner. We got rid of one pile. Still got some Commodore stuff I need to take inside. But we are making progress on getting through my mess. So, really would like to get that done so I can get back to work. So, anyway, thanks. It's been a blast.